I don't flaunt my own compositions too much. I always have that feeling that that they're not all that good. But uh, they haven't done me bad. Let's put it that way in the past. And one or two people do latch onto them. And somebody here said, "Would I play a little tune called Fifi?" Which was played a tremendous amount back in the 60s with Music While You Work orchestras and bands throughout the day, trios, groups, and that sort of thing. Used to play it quite a bit. And it had rather a strange background. It was just a little theme that came to mind. I was travelling home on a train from London once. Well, I used to commute to London from Bedfordshire, and suddenly this little tune of just two or three bars sort of was buzzing around my head, and I had all I had was a newspaper in my hand. I had no manuscript, obviously, and I just scribbled it on the back of the newspaper, this theme, and then worked on it when I got home. And the next day, I was working in a music publisher. I went in the next day, and I said to the boss, I said, "Hey, I think I've got something here. I think a nice little tune here, which, might do a bit of good." "Oh, well, go on, play it," he said. Yeah. So I played it on his grotty piano in his office. And, now, with thousands of tunes like that, he said, I was afraid of that. I said, "All right, you don't want it then?" So he said, "No, I don't." I said, "OK, fair enough." So I went next door to another music publishers in Denmark Street, and they took it straight away. And he never liked me after that because on the radio return sheets from the BBC every week, and Music While You Work, all the programmes used to be listed, all the titles of tunes, and there was this little Fifi popping up all over the place, and he was getting, more sour. Anyway, but that's another story. Originally I intended it to be about a sort of petite French young lady, that sort of thing, with a parasol, the picture that one conjures up. Anyway, that was it. It was going to be that kind of idea. And then I went on a holiday, and when I came back, the publisher said, "Oh, there's going to be a record on that tune of yours, Fifi." I said, "Oh, good Lord, I thought I'd really made it then." And there was, in fact, a record. And so he gave me a copy of this little 45, and the little sleeve on the front had a picture of a French poodle on it. So I said, this was intended to be about a sweet French girl with a parasol. "Oh, well," he said, "they thought it might be more commercial doing it this way." And it's still this whacking great French poodle. Anyway, it so happened a few months later we actually bought a little French poodle puppy. So we called it Fifi. And so the piece got called that as well. So there we are.